Hi, everyone. Welcome to your Pick a Card reading. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. This will be a channeled message for your person, and we're going to ask Spirit today their thoughts of you today, right now, right in this moment. Whenever you have found this reading, these messages are meant to be heard. So we have three choices today. We have Group A, which is Sacrifice, Group B, which is Air, and Group C is Transparency. Take a deep breath. Think about your person. Think about any messages that you want to hear. And we will ask Spirit for guidance now. I will put the timestamps in the description below. If you picked Group A, Sacrifice, this reading is for you. We're going to ask Spirit, your person's thoughts of you today, right now, in this moment. What are they thinking? So it says, there are those worth making. There are those that will destroy you. Whoa. Okay. So, wow. So, sometimes love is so great, right? Love is so great that it can hurt us and you feel like it will just literally destroy you. It will break your heart, right? Let's get some cards. Let's get a few energy cards. Let's start with that. I have a choice. I have surrender. I have ask, and one more, please, Spirit. And I have support. Okay. So the first thing that jumped out at me is this sense of you always have a choice to be in this connection. I also feel like they're choosing to be with you. Okay. That they have somehow surrendered to this love. They have, they've given in. Maybe they fought it for a long time. Maybe they were struggling with, do I want to be in a commitment? Do I want to be in a relationship? But I do feel like they're starting to surrender. They're, for lack of better terms, they're giving in a little bit. Maybe you've been waiting for them to kind of, I don't know, release whatever they're holding back on, release whatever they're holding on to, asking for help from your spirit guides, knowing that you have this support. All right. So this person wants to support you. Okay. No matter what, I do feel like they have decided to be by your side. I'm going to say that. Now, whether we're where we want to be or not, I feel like they're right beside you. And I feel like they are choosing every day to stay in this connection. So let's see what the cards are saying. Let's see what Spirit means by some of these energy cards. Spirit, please share with me my person's thoughts of me today. I have a Three of Swords in reverse. I have a Knight of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. There's my choice. Spirit, please share with me my persons. I have a Two of Swords. And I have a Ten of Cups. Okay, so right now, this person does not want to hurt you. Okay, so they're putting a lot of energy into, I don't know, sometimes people don't say things or they'll say, I don't want to tell you how I feel because I don't know my feelings yet. And that could be the truth. And they don't want to say one way or another until it's crystal clear to them. So they may be just trying to, I don't know, not hurt you in the end, because this can go one of two ways, like they still are trying to figure out what it is that they want. They also don't want to be hurt, Spirit just said. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups comes in as a lot of choices, a lot of options, but not necessarily a lot of choices with other people. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say a lot of choices for their life, whether they're continuing their education, they're focusing on their career, they want to build a business, they're trying to achieve another huge goal in their life that takes priorities over their personal relationships all the time. Like, look at this. It's like it's got a little castle, right? So it's like I'm trying to build my own castle. I'm trying to build my own, life. And at the same time, I'm trying to include you, they just said. This person needs to surrender. Here's the surrender. Here's the, I need to drop the swords. I need to open up my heart. I need to look at what is right in front of me. I need to look at you clearly in your eyes and know that your intentions are pure and that you really do want me for me. I don't know. I feel like they do believe in a happily ever after. I'm going to say that. They do believe that, we could be happy together. We are happy together. The Spirit just said they don't have enough to give. There's a part of them that is either so focused on the material world right now and their own goals and their own achievements that maybe at the end of the day they don't have enough to give, and they're trying to be realistic with that. They're trying to, not that they have to choose, they can have both, Spirit just said, but they're so used to putting all of their energy into this area of their life that they feel like when they put energy into you, it's taking away from their focus, or it's taking away from some kind of achievement. But Spirit's also saying that they can't let you go. They can't let you go. So they're really torn. And it's not between you and another person, okay? It's between you and the life that they've been leading. Okay, either they've been alone for a while and they've got a routine and they've kind of been doing their own thing and they haven't had to check in with anybody or be responsible for anybody. Let's see what else they say. The crane bag, sacred ocean medicine, clutter and declutter, and there's my choice again. So this clutter and declutter, like something has to give in their life in order for their energy to be more available to you. Okay. It's like either they have too much on their plate and they're like, I don't know how I'm going to fit you in. I don't have time for this. You want more time for me and I just don't have it. Don't you understand? I need to focus on my business. I need to focus on this. This has to come as a priority. And I feel like at the end of the day, they feel torn. They just don't have enough to give. I have a guide, a mentor, a trustworthy ally. Now, maybe you guys have a friend or there's somebody in between the two of you that you can both confide in, that you can say, hey, what's going on with them? And, what are they feeling? I'm not trying to put a lot of pressure on them. I just want to spend time with them. I just want to be with them more. Vulnerable. Open your heart and allow yourself to be tender. You coming into their life is creating this vulnerability, whether they're admitting it or not. Okay. Again, it's the sense of, I have been taking care of myself. I have been independent. I haven't had to rely on anybody emotionally before. And all of a sudden I'm starting to feel like I'm relying on, they did just use the word crutch. Maybe you're just really good listener. Maybe you're just really good to help them unload stuff. Maybe they never had anybody to unload kind of baggage to before, but that is opening them up to feeling vulnerable. And it's scary to be vulnerable. It's scary to be vulnerable. A mirror. Know thyself, self-examination, seeing who you really are. It's forcing them to see who they are. It's forcing them to see their past. It's forcing them to look at the mistakes that they've made or the life that they've been living and realize that there's so much more out there. But Spirit said they're just struggling to have it all. They really have not been able to figure out, how do I have it all at once, because it's always been like this all or nothing, like I put all my energy into one area of my life, and they have a difficult time balancing. relationships and work and family relationships and other commitments. And they just feel like they're pulled in 1,000 directions. So that may be something that they're really struggling with since you have become, come into their energy. Spirit, please share with me some messages. I have a Chariot. So they do want to move forward. Okay. They do want to move forward. They're very focused on you. Again, they look at things as black and white, right? And we need to get them into this gray area in between, that we can have a little bit of both. We can share a life together, and you don't have to give up everything that you've worked for to have me be in your life. I'm not asking you to change your life. I'm just asking to be a part of your life. And that is something that they're not used to. An 8 of Wands. Okay, so their passion, I do feel like their energy is shifting towards you. I will say that. I will say that they are moving more and more in your direction. They're giving, Spirit just said, they're giving a little more of themselves each and every day. So whether you're knowing it or not, in their mind, they feel like they're really kind of stepping to the plate, and they're really trying to give as much of themselves as they can to you. So they feel like they're moving in the right direction. They are feeling lots of love in this connection. So we are starting to get the benefits of us having connected, us being together. And they are starting to feel this emotion that maybe they've never had before. And that's okay. That's good. There's my Page of Cups. So, the romance is blossoming. I have feelings for you. I want to be with you. I'm just trying to figure this all out all at once, but there's no denying that I have feelings for you. All right. There's no denying that I want to see where this goes, and I want to see where these feelings take us. So that is really good news. They think you're beautiful. They think you're beautiful. You're an empress, okay? They love this nurturing energy, like I said a moment ago, that maybe you're a really good listener that allows them to be vulnerable. Maybe they say things to you that they've never said to anybody else, and they are opening their heart. I love this heart down here, and I love the kind of glitter on these cards, but they are attracted to you for that reason. They're attracted to you for this loving energy that says, you can have it all. It's all going to be okay. We can do this together. Let's see what else we have. I have a swan, a transformation, trusting of the psychic gifts. Okay, so a swan mates for life, right? A swan finds its soulmate and mates for life. So we're headed into this transformation. We're headed into, I don't know anybody who doesn't look at a swan and say, oh my God, they're so beautiful, right? So they're transforming, you're transforming. Spirit just said you're just getting used to this new energy, okay? And that's all it is. It's energy that's come into your life. And when new energy comes into your life, you change, they change. And what was our routine, our norm, those things change. And sometimes that creates tremendous fear, Spirit just said. So this fear, the fear of the unknown, the fear of where are we headed? Is it a rocky road ahead? Is it going to be smooth sailing, right? It's always the fear of the unknown. And all I can say is just learn to live in the moment. This person does want to see where this goes. They do have feelings. They are guarding themselves. They want to make sure that they are not they're saying giving up everything that they've earned. So there's something going on with this person. Like, I don't want to give up the life I had. It's like a bachelor who wants to stay a bachelor, but have a girlfriend at the same time. Okay. You can't have both. And that's what's going on right now. It's like they want to be in a relationship, but they don't want to give up the life that they've had because they're afraid of the unknown. The water fairy, feelings and emotions are floating and high. And, and the water lily is interesting because it floats on the surface, right? And then underneath the water lily, under the water, are all its roots that just kind of grow deeper and deeper into the water. And you don't see those because the water lily just floats effortlessly on the surface. So his emotions are floating on the surface. And then underneath, he's got kind of all these hidden emotions that he's fighting. And it's not that he's hiding anything from you. He's trying to figure out, what it is that he wants. Okay. Let's get some feelings. Let's see what his feelings are right now. Let's see where this connection is going. Let's see what his feelings are today. I've made the wrong choice. Maybe he's made wrong choices in the past. I don't think this is in connection to you, but I think he's made wrong choices in the past, which makes him feel insecure. Okay. So there's my fear. Keep that in mind. Maybe he has had unsuccessful relationships. Maybe he's ended relationships, even marriage. And he feels like, you know what, I've made the wrong choices in the past, and I don't want to give up what I have right now until I'm certain. But there's no sense of certainty, right? There's no sense of certainty. I think about marrying you. Wow. Okay. So there's my Empress energy. Maybe I'm seeing a future with you. You were good for me. All right. So he's starting to surrender to that, you are good to him because you're a good listener, they had shared to me. In there, he's vulnerable with you. Okay. Let's see. I feel like I'm not worthy of your love. Maybe they're having a hard time expressing their feelings, and they're afraid that, well, I'm spending all this time thinking about this. This is a blessing in disguise. You coming into my life is a blessing, and that's what I need to look at it. I need to look at this. I have abandonment issues. Okay, so maybe somebody walked away from them after they gave everything, gave them their all. Okay. Let's see. Your lover is spying on you. I don't know. Maybe they're watching you from afar. I don't know if that's necessarily in a creepy way, but part of me feels like they just want to know if this is real, So they may be checking out your social media. They may be seeing who you're talking to. They just want to make sure that they're not making another mistake. I want to get into alignment. I want us to both feel the same way and be thinking the same thing. I'm experiencing the dark night of the soul, which is his doubt, right? His fears, his vulnerability. So right now, just at this moment in time, this reading is just in the moment. Maybe he's having... maybe he's just having his own fears, his own insecurities are rising. Sometimes when we start to fall in love with somebody, the worst of us comes out. The worst of us comes out, because you're just so scared that you're going to get hurt, and you do everything in your power to not get hurt. He does want to plan for the future. He'd like to not live in this fear and plan for the future. He wants a deeper commitment. Thank you, Spirit. He wants a deeper commitment. Let's see. He's suppressing feelings, or feeling pressured. I'm sorry. Feeling pressured. Yeah, there's the energy of, I don't want to give up the life that I have, but I still want you in it. He's got to figure out he can't have. Yeah, there's my freedom needed. He, for lack of better terms, like I said, the bachelor who wants to remain a bachelor but have a girlfriend at the same time. He has to decide that he can't have both, and he doesn't have to feel like he's losing his independence and the things that he loves to do and how he, what his life is like, just because you're in it. So that's something he's got to come to, because he can't have both. We have to build a foundation on this connection. Let's see what else. Contact you within a week if you guys are not, you're not connecting all the time. So I don't know, maybe we'll get some answers within a week even. Maybe he'll start to talk more within a week. It could be something like that. I'm discovering myself. Okay. Let's see. We're going to work it out. We're going to work it out. I feel like he's just going through a process. I really do. I feel like he's just trying to make sure that he doesn't give up who he is and everything that he wants just to be in a relationship. There's something going on with that. He wants us to be a loving partnership, a 50-50 partnership. Okay, he or she. Okay, a loving partnership. We're going to see each other soon. Okay, so his intentions are that he is definitely with you. I mean, he wants to be with you. He wants to see you. This is moving forward, okay? And he doesn't want to be with anybody else. He only desires you. So this has nothing to do with his thoughts about anybody else. This is all about you. So right now, I'm going to say he's going to come to some kind of conclusion that he can have it all, Spirit just said. That he can be in a loving connection with you. He can have what he wants, build his career, his work on his finances, whatever his goals, his ambitions, whatever. He can have it all. And he has to just get to the point where he can figure out how to balance it all. And that's what he's really working on. But right now, I feel like he really does want to be with you. And I think he's surrendering his heart. I think his heart is starting to break down into, I got to figure this out because I really want to be with you and I don't want to lose you. So we're going to ask Spirit to continue to guide you both. And I'm going to put this out to the universe now. So just take a deep breath and just know that it's already in the universe. I want to thank Spirit for this reading. If you picked Group B, this reading is for you. You picked the card Air. Breathing deep, entering into life, exchange of life-bringing energies. So we want to know your person's thoughts of you today, right now, in this moment. So whenever you find this message is meant to be heard. So bringing this life, breathing air into this energy, right? Not only just to kiss and embrace, but that invisible energy that's between two people, that you can physically feel them, that sometimes whether you are physically with them, of course you can feel them, but sometimes even just, when you're apart, you can physically know that they're thinking about you, or that they just tried to call you and you look at your phone and there's a message on your phone. So, that is that's just energy talking to each other. Let's see what we have. I have trust. I have soul. Listen to your soul. Listen to your soul. Trust your soul. What's your soul saying about this connection? I have a mirror image of each other. A mirror image of each other. I feel like I'm looking at myself at times. And I have love. Okay, this is a heartbreak. I want to read this one. Share your heart to love another is an ultimate expression of grace. Okay, so loving each other, sharing our heart. And then I just see this energy down here. Okay. See the cracks in the heart. I had seen a painting once at a Cuban art museum, and the artist had taken this big piece of paper, and it was a drawing of a heart, and all she did was crumple up the piece of paper, and then redrew the heart with all these kind of like crinkle lines in it. And the concept behind the drawing was, when we have a broken heart, our heart is never smooth ever again. It has these crinkles in it. It has this pattern of hurt that we've moved on and we've healed, but you always kind of have this crinkle in your heart. And I'll never forget that. And that card reminds me of that, because I said, you know what, that's exactly what love is. It can be repaired and healed. But if you've been hurt in the past, it does have crinkles, right? Let's see what your person's thoughts of you are right now today. Where's this connection headed? Right now, it's our souls are connecting. I feel a mirror image of you, and I'm learning to really trust you. So maybe the crinkles of the heart were from their past hurts, your past hurts, but I'm really learning to trust in this connection, which is nice. I have an Ace of Pentacles. I have an Eight of Wands. I have a Judgment. The Tower in reverse. There's my hurt. There's my crinkles. There's my broken heart. And I have a Seven of Cups. Okay, so the first thing that came into me was, because you've come into my life, like, first of all, I feel lucky that you're in my life with this Ace. But because you've come into my life with this Judgment and this Eight of Wands, I feel like I'm finally on the right path. I feel like I finally have purpose in my life. I finally have direction in my life. Just in basic terms, you've changed them. Okay. You've changed their life. And they had a lot of other people in their life with that Seven of Cups, nothing like this. Nothing compares to you is how it's coming into me. You're my ace, you're my lucky charm. You are the opportunity, the one, they just said. Okay. You're literally the one to them. They feel like you're the one, and you've changed their life. Like you either pulled them out of a dark hole. Now, this could be either an ending of a relationship or something else that happened in their life that was very difficult or challenging. And I feel like you've helped pull them up and help, quote unquote, save them. Okay. But part of me feels like they'll never forget that. No matter what happens in this connection, you were there for them when they were down. You were there for them when they were out. And they are really learning to trust. I do feel like they trust you. Maybe you're the first person that they've been able to trust in a long time. You're so much alike, Spirit just said. Spirit just said that you have so much in common. You're so much alike, and it's almost too easy. And maybe that is what's scaring you, because you can talk. You pick the card Air, and that's communication. And you can talk about everything. And there's nothing that you can't say or do with this person that they would ever judge you in any way. So let's keep going. I have a Song of the Siren, the call, summoning voice, and to acknowledge, acknowledging this muse, this creative energy that's come into your life that is making you both better. Okay. Making you both be able to share your voice. Okay. Be able to share your feelings, share your heart, they just said. So this person is allowing you to open yourself up to being the best you also. I love this. Atlantis, rapid development, excellence, and success. I have success all around you. Atlantis is, building that big, beautiful underwater city, right? And I don't know, we're building it together. I don't know, this relationship is building upon itself very quickly. Maybe this relationship is relatively new and it's going so well, so fast that it's confusing you, and you just want to make sure that it's not too good to be true. Just trust it. I have a lot of trust. I think this is a great connection. You're falling in love. Kissing the divine in another and in yourself. There's the mirror image. So you're falling in love and you're letting go. They just said, you fall into this person's arms and you let down all those barriers. You let down all those boundaries. You let down all that, you let them in, Spirit just said. So that is what's going on. They're letting you in, and maybe it's the first time they've let somebody in. The present. It's a gift. It's a treasure. It's a revelation of your own value. And it's in the nowness. I love that nowness. He's enjoying the present with you, he or she. He's just living in the moment, thriving in the moment, enjoying falling in love. He's let down his guard, they just said. He has let down his guard. And again, it is this feeling of, for the first time in a long time, I can honestly say I am falling in love with somebody. So whether he's told you he's falling in love with you yet or not, I have no doubt in my mind that we are moving in that direction as this relationship builds. They said it is fast. And I asked, should we slow it down? And they said, no, not necessarily. Just let it go at its own pace. You don't have to control it. There you go. Look at that. I have an Eight of Swords in reverse, right? Oh, no, that's my Strength card. That's my Strength card in reverse. Okay. You don't have to control it. Just let it go. Just let it go. That's nice. The Moon. Let go of your fears. I think that they're letting go. It keeps coming into me as they've let down their guard. They're letting go. They're all in. They're not afraid of hiding their feelings. They're not afraid to show you they love you. They trust you. You've changed them. And I think that there's nothing to fear here. There really isn't. Spirit just said, other than the speed at which it's been going or how fast it came into your life. But, you don't have control over those things. It's okay. It's a world. It's a new beginning. Maybe it came after a broken heart. Sometimes when our energy changes, like we end a relationship, a lot of times people will meet somebody right away and say, oh, it's too soon. I don't want it to be a rebound. The reason why that energy came into your life was because your energy shifted. And anytime your energy shifts with something big in your life, a move, end a relationship, a significant change in your life, new energy comes into your life. So that's probably why you met. And you probably met under circumstances where you just went through some kind of change, or they just went through some kind of change. So don't be surprised by that. That's okay. I have a Five of Pentacles. Now, the positive with the Five of Pentacles, there's two sides to every card. The positive to the Five of Pentacles is we can get through anything together. Okay. And I had that feeling of like you picked this person up out of their darkness and you were there for them when they needed you. We can get through anything together. Okay. So he already sees that in you. He already sees that, you know what, you're a partner and we can survive anything. So they're already appreciative of that. Queen of Pentacles. They love your strength. They admire your independence up until this point, that you can take care of yourself, that you don't need them, quote unquote, that you want them, right? And maybe they're really proud of you. Maybe they're really proud of your career, how hard you work, how independent you've become, and your strength. So they want to partner with you for that reason, because they know that, they're not going to be doing it all by themselves. I have a Two of Swords, letting down their guard. They are opening up themselves. They are learning to open up their heart with you. So they're trying to open their heart. They're really, really pushing themselves with that. They're falling in love. That's okay. Let's see. Yeah, there's my love. And I have those two rings intertwined. These steps, like climbing the steps to love. Like we're going to get there. We'll get there together, one step at a time, literally. Okay. Something's going on with that. I have the Novice, a beginner, innocence, new skill. Like we're just starting at this. It's almost like, let's see where this goes. Like we're off to a really good start. I have tremendous feelings for you. I'm falling for you. I'm letting go. I'm being available to you. I'm trusting you, right? I'm trusting you on this path that we're headed on. I'm trusting you on this journey that's ahead of us. There's the partnership again. You're going to make a great partner. Okay. We can do this together. Like whatever your strengths are, lift me up. Whatever my strengths are, lift you up. So we make a great team of some kind. We can see ourselves working as a team together. We're in like this beautiful harmony. We're blooming, we're blossoming together right now. I do feel like they're attracted to you as far as your feminine energy. Okay. Your independence, your nurturing, your, I can take care of others. I can take care of myself. Being there for you, Spirit just said. So they do love that about you. And your person's very gentle. They want to approach you very gently. They want to approach you with kindness and fairness is how I feel. Like when you watch a deer from a distance and you don't want it to run away, that just came into me. Like, I don't want to spook you. I don't want you to run away from me. Like I want to approach you gently always. And I always want you to feel safe with me. That is beautiful. Let's get some feelings. Let's see what their feelings are for you right now. Let's see what your person, their thoughts of you today, right now at this moment. I have trust issues, which I've been working on. Okay, so you are allowing them to trust you. Let's see. I feel safe. There's that safe. I want you to feel safe. I feel safe when I'm with you, and I want you to feel safe when you're with me. Okay, that is important to them. You're good to me and you deserve better. So that's a little bit of them saying, God, I hope she stays with me. I hope that I'm good enough for her. So a little bit of insecurity there. So just tell them that you're not going anywhere, that you really want to be with this person. Let's see what else I am. I'm not sure I can be the person you deserve just yet. So there's a little bit of insecurity here. Like they want to give you everything, but they're not, I don't know. They're working on old wounds. Somebody hurt them from their past. Somebody hurt them and they're having a hard time to get over that. Okay. But that's okay. They're falling for you. I'm thinking of you right now, as you're doing, which is the truth, as you're doing this reading, thinking about them, they're thinking about you, because that's how energy works. And I have the passion and chemistry between us is so intense. That feeling of this happened very quickly and we fell for each other very fast. That's okay. That's okay. There's no right and wrong in how fast you fall in love with people. People fall in love with each other at first sight. So don't worry about some kind of weird rules about how fast we've fallen in love. You are always in my dreams. So they're thinking about you. That's nice. Let's see. I can't stop thinking about you. How beautiful. Let's get some other love cards. Let's see what else they say. Spirit, please share with me their thoughts of me today. What is my person thinking of me right now today? My past haunts me. I need to let go of the old before I can make room for something new. So there's the trust issues, right? They're still haunted by something. I hope we can make it work one day, or at least have you in my life. I really do love you. So they're thinking, I want to make this work, right? I want to make this work. I absolutely adore everything about you. I need time to get over what happened. They're still trying to deal with something over here. Somebody hurt them. They could be coming out of a marriage. They could be coming out of a long-term commitment. And it has nothing to do with that they don't care about you. It's just like it still haunts them. They still have like unresolved issues with it. So that's okay. The more they fall in love with you, they'll get better. Okay, it will get easier. There's something inside of you. I know I need it, but I'm afraid to take it. They need you. It's like they're starting to need you. But again, there's that I'm afraid. I'm afraid to have to need you this much. They're already starting to feel like I need you in my life. And that is a very scary place for some people. It's hard for some people. I don't know when, how, or where, but I know we'll find each other again. It's destiny. I don't know. Maybe you guys have a past life connection too. Maybe this is another lifetime that you guys have actually reconnected. Maybe that's why it happened. It happened so fast. My life may appear to be put together, but I assure you it's not. So they're working on some things. Everybody's always working on things, but it's this constant feeling of, I don't know, I don't want to make a mistake. I guess I'm going to say it that way. I don't want to make a mistake. I want to be there. I wish I could tell you the truth. I wish I could tell you all my feelings. I wish I could tell you everything that's going through my head. But maybe they're embarrassed. Sometimes when people say, they don't say I'm scared of losing you. They just say they keep it to themselves. Sometimes they do. Thank you for being patient and understanding. Maybe you know exactly what's going on. Okay. There isn't a single soul in this universe who could ever replace you. So they're already starting to feel like, I can't live without you. I think that's what's going on. I think that we've crossed into the territory of, I really don't think I could live without you. And that starts to create fear in people. That's okay. That's okay. You get to a place where you just know that person isn't going anywhere no matter what. And that's where we're headed. That's where we want to be. I can't see myself with anybody else but you. They don't want to be with anybody else. They are already madly in love with you. Okay, so that is beautiful. Let's see what else. Our connection is divinely guided. I love that. Again, also this kind of, maybe we were past life lovers, that would be this kind of energy for sure. I will never find another love like you. Okay. They don't want to look. They don't want to find somebody else. They want to make this work. They want to get over their own fears, their own trust issues. They want to, feel very passionate and secure about this relationship. And I think they want to see where it's going to go. I know deep down that you are my one true love. There you go. They're not looking for anybody else. This connection is going to move forward. Just work on things like, I'm not going anywhere. I love you as much as you love me. Just keep reminding them that you guys were put together for a reason and that you're not going anywhere. And I think that you guys will start to bond and start to move in the right direction and just continue to grow and love each other. So we're going to ask Spirit to continue to guide you. We will put this out into the universe now. And whenever you had found this message, these words were meant to be heard. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you picked Group C, this reading is for you. Transparency, honest, authentic, genuine, and present. Being honest with yourself, being honest with you, your person being honest with you, your person being authentic, your person being themselves around you, hiding nothing. That is what we are shooting for, right? That is what we want in this connection. So let's see what I have. I have listen. Listen to your inner voice. Listen to their voice. I have a surprise. It's almost like she's giving, saying a secret, right? It's like I'm whispering in your ear. I have a surprise for you. I have something to tell you. I have something to tell you. I have an imagination. My imagination is running wild since you've come into my life. Like all these possibilities are opening. It's like castles in the sky, right? And I have anticipation. I don't know. There's something going on here with this surprise and this anticipation to me. It's almost as if this person is ready to reveal their true feelings to you. This person's ready to confess, confess their true feelings. I don't know. There's something going on. Let's see what the cards say. Now I'm kind of intrigued with what's going on here. Let's see. I have a 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands. 10 of Swords in reverse. 9 of Swords in reverse. Death in reverse. Wow. Big energy of overcoming something. Okay. Big energy of either us overcoming something together and creating this trust and getting over a hurdle together, because I have this success pushing us forward. I have the sun, this beginning. Look at us bursting. One more. And I have an 8 of Swords. I don't know. You've helped me overcome something. You've helped me overcome and put behind me, I guess, all of my fears about what this connection could be. All right. Because I do feel like we are moving in the right direction for sure. I have the sun and I have my 6 of Wands, and I feel like, you know what, we are really just starting. Even if we've been together for a while, you could be together with somebody for years and still say, you know what, we're just really beginning. The best is yet to come, is how I feel. Like, as long as we remain honest with each other and truthful with each other, and we stay in the day, we stay in the moment, and we don't let anything or anyone interfere with this connection, and we don't let anything hold us back from just being together. Okay. I feel like we can survive anything. And I feel like we've already gotten through something pretty substantial. Okay. It's either maybe somebody had to end something in order for you guys to be together, or somebody, made a big decision to be together. Like even had to move to be with you, something like that. But we are headed in the right direction, is how I feel. We're headed in the right direction. And that's how your person feels. Like, this part is all behind us. It's like, look at, not that you had to prove yourself to this person, but whatever you guys went through has shown them that you're in it for the long run. And I think that is what they really admire about you. Beauty, grace, loveliness. You're beautiful to them. You're beautiful to them. They just love looking at you, so that's the first thing. I have time out, awareness, contemplation, solitude, and time alone. Some of you may have had a timeout. Maybe that's what this was. We had to change. We had to end things. We had to go through something pretty substantial in order for us to either have a successful relationship now or start over, right? So some of you could have already gone through kind of could be a fight, could be a breakup, could be a reconciliation. But it made you more aware of what you had. It made you more aware of that we could still be very, very happy and to keep going. There you go. Endurance and to keep going. Okay. You keep surviving the storms, Spirit said, so this may be one of those connections that you guys just keep going through stuff. You keep going through challenges, and then you figure it out. But you don't give up on this connection. This person does not want to give up on you. Okay. They don't want to give up on this connection, and they want to be with you. I have nonverbal communication, energetic pulses, and mind reading. Now, you may be in a no contact relationship with this person right now, maybe, or, minimum contact, something like that. But your bodies, your souls, telepathically, you guys are still talking to each other. You're still connecting to each other. You're still there. Okay. Let's get some clarification. So right now, I feel like you guys just keep going through a lot of events and episodes. But they still, at the end of the day, think you're still the most beautiful thing to them. And they want to be successful, and they want to have this new beginning with you, and they want to just keep going with you. So as far as them wanting, there's my Fool. Like, can we keep going? Can we keep going? Can we keep trying? So this could be a restart, a new start, kiss and make up, however you want to say it. But can we keep going with that Fool? You're my ace. I feel lucky. If you give me another chance, I promise I won't, do something. But whatever this difficult time was, it is behind us. So we will say that. Justice. This person has every indication of moving forward. They may even want a marriage with you someday. They may even want to make it legitimate and to be there for you. Again, they just said, like, you've somehow proven yourself, like you somehow have jumped through all the hoops, gotten through the worst of it, gotten through stuff with them that other people would have given up on them a long time ago. And I almost feel like you're being rewarded, like you're going to be finally surprised. And they're thinking about some kind of, it could be an engagement ring with my Justice card. They could be thinking about, I want a future with you, 3 of Wands. They're planning a future. In their mind, they're thinking, I'd like to make this official. I'd like to make this real. So some of you, your person is thinking big picture. Your person is thinking, where are we headed from here? And they're trying to move away from any fears and insecurities that they had in this connection, because we've already gone through the worst. We've already proven to each other that we can kind of weather any storm, or we can get through these things. And we've been honest with each other, right? A mystery. The mysteries of the path. Like, which way do we go? Now that's pointing forward. This is like a sign that says, like, we're moving in the right direction. We're moving ahead. We're moving into our future together. We're on the same path. But we're moving into our future together. Okay. I had a wasp. I had some anger, retaliation, and jealousy. Maybe those are what we went through. Maybe we had something sting, something that was hurtful and painful, and we had something that's kind of came into this connection, literally stung us both. And, but you can recover from a bee sting, right? You can recover from that, and your body heals, and you no longer feel the pain. You just remember that you were stung. It's okay. The Wind Fairy, thoughts, words, and intellectual analysis. I feel like they have been going out of their way to share with you what they've gone through, what they are thinking, their perspective, okay? Like looking at things through their eyes. And I think that they've gone out of their way to try to explain it to you over and over and over again. And here's the absolute truth, the Lady of the Lake, courage. I do feel like this person is telling you the truth, whatever the truth means to you right now. I do feel like they're being honest with you. I feel like they're going out of the way to constantly reassure you, to let you feel confident in this connection, making you understand their perspectives, where they're coming from. So I think the communication after this beasting, whatever the beasting was, has really opened you up as far as we're brutally honest with each other. It's almost like if you don't tell me what the truth is, we don't have a shot at a relationship. And I think that they knew that. Okay. I think that they knew that. I think that they knew that if they kept anything from you or they were hiding something from you, that, you know, this would all end. But we somehow survived and we somehow have rebuilt. And now we're moving into planning a future together. That's what he's thinking. He's thinking only about, I want a future with you. Yes. Thank you, Spirit. I feel you are wife-husband material. Wow. That is exactly what he's thinking. Okay. He's, you know, was scared to death to lose you. Please don't go, right? Scared to death to lose you. If he wasn't brutally honest with you, he was going to lose you. I'm still healing. Okay. I'm healing from that bee sting. It's a good analogy of bee sting, right? Let's see what else Spirit has. I admire how hard you work. You know, maybe you never gave up on this connection. Maybe you know, not just your career and your ambitions, but you never, how hard you work at, you know, keeping us together, you know, never giving up on us. So maybe that is what he really is trying to say right now. I've been up all night thinking about you, you know, doesn't want to lose you. You're on my mind the most as I'm healing. Let's see. I want more than what we have. All right. So maybe that's the secret revealed. We had right in the beginning that sense of anticipation and surprised. And I felt right out of the gate like something's going to be revealed to you. So maybe they're going to finally say, hey, I've given this a lot of thought. I've given this relationship a lot of thought. And I really feel like I want to be with you. And you know, maybe something even formal, or at least words telling you they want to be with you. Your kindness has changed my life. You never walked away from me. There's something about you never walked away from me. And at the end of the day, that's what they're holding on to. Okay. They're always there. You know, they're always thinking that you are always there. All right. So that is very important to them. My intentions are pure. I love that. Thank you, Spirit. I want to see you so bad. Couple more, please, Spirit. I would be lost without you, right? I am lost without you. So they've come to the conclusion that they can't live without you. They don't want to live without you. They want to head in the same direction with you. They want to head into the future with you. One more of these. Spirit, please share with me. You are the reason I keep going. You are the reason I keep going. All right, let's pull a couple other cards. I have no doubt in my mind this person wants to be with you. None whatsoever. Okay. It's whatever you guys have gone through. It's been a pretty big deal. But you got through it and you never left them. Be authentic. That's how we started. Tell me the truth so I can too. I do feel like they're being honest with you. Spirit did just share that with me. All right. So whatever they're telling you right now, they know that if they're not honest with you now, they will lose you forever. Okay. So that is something that, yeah, I want a forever for you. I want a forever with you. That is what they're thinking about. And I don't know. We've gone through so much. You're the one. You're the one. They've come to the conclusion that they want to be with you. It's almost a shame that you had to go through what you went through. But you know what? It's just part of your journey. Everybody's relationship is different, and everybody has a different, how do we get to where we want to be? Everybody's story is different. So don't compare yourself to anybody else and what you guys are going through. I want you now. This person wants you more than anything. Okay. They want you now. These are so pretty. One more of these, Spirit. Let's see. I'm so nervous around you. They still get nervous around you. That's cute. It's like sometimes they don't want to make a mistake. They don't want to make a mistake. They don't want you to turn around and say, I'm not doing this anymore, because they can't imagine a life without you right now, is how I feel. They really can't. Things are coming together now. Alignment. Stay in the moment, my groups say. Stay in the moment. They're starting to come together. Whatever journey you guys have been on, it's been difficult. And Spirit is saying, it's okay. It's okay. This was your journey, your path together, ups and downs, lows, highs, whatever it's been. But at the end of the day, this person does not want to, they want to keep going. Okay. They want to keep going. And they are ready to either say that and make it official and be more committed to you, or let you know that they want to be with you. But Spirit's saying just keep going, and don't give up on this connection, whatever stage you guys are in, because it's like you've gotten this far and you can keep going. And, relationships go through a lot. So don't compare yourself to any other relationships. Don't worry about anything that you've been through. Just stay in the moment. What are your feelings? What are their feelings? And right now, Spirit's saying your person wants to be with you. They want to be together. So that's all that matters. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, go to Kathy Mamolen, psychicmedium.com.